Hey, where you at? There you are. Listen, the homes I have to show you guys today could potentially be one of the best opportunities you'll find to get into a growing area in DFW with a top-rated school district that a lot of people are talking about. And the deals, when I talk to you about how rare these deals are, I had to come up with an analogy for it because somebody else asked me about it and I can't wait to show you. So I've got a model home right here and a couple of inventory homes in one of the fastest growing areas in North Texas, and I can't wait to show them to you today. So let's go check it out. Okay, switching back to the other camera, pick you guys up. Model home, this is a Southlake model home, and it's got the second floor. And if you like this house, I think I might have one of these to show you on the inventory. So let's go kind of in reverse order. We're gonna go back to the front door and see what we've got going on. So join me, let's go. For starters, this is your garage space, right? So this just like, imagine like a whoop, like just like that wall right there. But I wanna show you where we are. We are out today in Creekview Meadows. And you're like, Zach, I don't even know where that is. Check it out. Just north of 380. We are in Pilot Point is technically where the address is, but I have to show you. Ready? Here's what I told you that I think you're gonna love. This, when I spin you back around, look at what it says right there. You see it? That would be Salina ISD. So Pilot Point address, Salina schools. Take a look at this map here, guys. We are looking at some of the, actually everything we're gonna look at is inventory today. Normally, we would talk about the opportunity to build. And you could definitely do that. However, the price sheet that I'm looking at right here, we're gonna talk about later, with some of their build incentives or some of their inventory incentives are pretty top notch. And I would strongly advise that that is the move right now. It's inventory. And it's not just with Pacesetter, but it's with so many builders. So if you have the opportunity to do something quickly and not go through the build route, you might find a really, really good deal, especially like what we're gonna see out here. So let's spin it back around. I gotta show you let's go back out, show you the front and start from there. Definitely you can tell it's a 2-story. Actually, it's kind of like a 1.5. Okay, model home. And then we got all kinds of inventory to look at. And I gotta do this little number because I can't let y'all see the incentive yet because this is super good. Okay, on the front side, we have our bedroom, closet, bathroom space with the tub, closet, bedroom, and closet. Pretty straightforward. They're already getting ready for Christmas. A little early. I don't know about you guys, but I am a staunch. We don't decorate for Christmas until Black Friday. Black Friday to December 26th is when Christmas decorations are allowed. My wife thinks we start decorating for Christmas in October. It's a constant battle in our house. Curious when, same thing for music. Christmas music, Black Friday, December 25th, 5 o'clock. That's when we shut it down on the Christmas music side. But they got it in the closet getting ready. Got our laundry room space. Yeah. Powder bath. It's a toilet. You got to see it. There it is. Boom. Okay. Now, kitchen area. We get this really fun shaped island. I'm actually going to set you guys down. I'm going to walk around it because it's like so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically it's a pentagon, I guess. It's a weird shaped pentagon, but it's a pentagon. I paid attention in geometry class. I know. Separate cooktop stove. Good feeling. Now, here's what's really cool on this model. So normally, this model is this floor plan is a 1-story floor plan. But on the model, they added the half floor, which gives you this super high ceiling. And I think this is one of the first times I have seen this floor plan with that half story. So fun fact, I've told you guys before, if you've been around my channel and you've watched it, like my wife and I personally built a Pacesetter home. This is one of the plans we were considering, and we wanted to do that upper floor. At the time when we built, the price to add that upper floor was crazy. And I'm talking like real crazy. It might still be a little crazy, but if you wanted to do it, you could definitely do it, or there's other options. But you're looking to add that floor and the bathroom and everything that's up there. I'm guessing probably north of 40 grand is probably my guess. I hope I'm wrong, but I think I'm probably right. So study option over here. And of course you do have, because if you notice, we're right behind the garage. So I think on this plan, you could potentially lose the study and do like a tandem 3 if you wanted to. I think seems like a viable option. Okay, we got one more space for storage under our staircase. Let's go outside first so you can kind of see. So give you an idea. This, you can see where the covered spot, this is where the patio stops. A lot of builders will add additional concrete flat work. Here's my pro tip if you're going to build. Let the builder do your concrete flat work. Most of them, their pricing is somewhere between $10 to $12 a square foot, right? So you can throw it in and it's relatively cost efficient. The other benefit about letting the builders do this when you build is your sprinklers are already routed around this pad, right? Most builders in North Texas, you're gonna get full sod and sprinklers in the backyard. So when you do this, they already plan your irrigation around it. So if you don't do it with them, you need to plan to have somebody come and fix your irrigation. So if you think you want concrete, there's your pro tip. Check out the bedroom. Closet. Shower and tub combo. Guys, don't make fun of me. I learned to read using hooked on phonics. And you know, when like, what's his name? Brian Regan, when he's like, hook it on phonics, work it for me. I repeat that line daily in my life. So shower and tub combo, shower and tub separate in the master. Now let's hit the half floor upstairs. I never know what constitutes fully like a half floor versus a full 2-story. I think the argument is more than one bedroom up here would make it actually a 2-story. My argument is my fat butt walked up them stairs. It's 2 stories. I don't know. So game room, and then here is your 3rd full bathroom and 4th bedroom and closet. This would be super great space for a teenager, and you've got an open railing so you can keep an eye on all the things going on and know what's going on with your kids. All right, downstairs, quick kitchen meeting, and I'll tell you guys what's next. This is not gonna be like our normal kitchen meeting because I still have like 2 or 3 more houses to show you guys that are all, here's the thing, they're all inventory and they can all be closed on before the end of 2025. And here's the deal, listen, let me get real close and you can look at my beautiful blue eyes. Listen to me. Pacesetter, Highland, Bloomfield, Perry, David Weekley, Chesmar, Trophy, Meritage, all of them. They're all sitting on inventory. And as we get to the end of the year, they all need to move homes. So I'm showing you these, and I'm just gonna tell you, they all already have price reductions on them. I think the least price reduction I've seen is 20 grand. One of them's 40. And I'm gonna show them to you. Is there room to move a little bit more? Yes, a little bit. Is the deals pretty incredible? I think so. But you've got to understand the good thing about being out here. So this is Denton County. We are in Pilot Point, but this is Salina ISD. So this is one of the fewer neighborhoods in Salina ISD. And I'm just going to tell you, one of these homes that I'm going to show you, you could get into for, wait, that's not even the right list. I got my updated list. I got to get my updated list. Change this morning. And see, this is why we have these conversations, is because we stay on top of this kind of stuff and we know who's got the deals where, right? One of the homes I'm going to show you is under 450. You're going to get into Salina ISD with a 4-bed, 3-bath home, over 2,000 square feet for under 450. And then I still have to tell you about the incentives that they're doing right now and that they're going to do until the end of the year on all of their inventory homes. I gotta just show you that, because, and I'm gonna show you the math on all of those things. So 3 more homes to look at, all of, so model is super pretty. If you like this model, we are actually gonna go look at a floor plan, or the same exact floor plan in one of our inventory homes, and you can actually buy it. We could get a deal done, you could buy it, and it'd be your home for Christmas, and you could put your Christmas tree over there in that corner. And you could host me for Thanksgiving or Easter or whatever else. So three more inventory homes, and I'm gonna give you pricing, all the details. I still gotta talk to you about taxes, estimated payments out here, and all the fun jazz. So come on along, we've got to go. We got our stuff. Need a water. Best thing about coming to my homes. Always stocked with water. Ozarka. If this neighborhood is not for you, like Zach, Pilot Point is way out there. I get it, that's fine. We have options. And if you want an option, what you can do is in about 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, QR code is gonna pop up on the screen. In that QR code, you're gonna be able to browse all the new construction homes going on here in DFW, floor plans, builders, quick move-ins, build jobs, all of it. It's there to help. So counted it down, I almost busted my butt. Let's go see the rest of the neighborhood. All right, this house, first inventory stop on our sheet, might be one of the biggest homes you could find in the neighborhood. It's almost 3,500 square feet, 4 bed, 4 bath, 3,466 square feet. It's been reduced, guys, $42,000 plus the rate. I need them to be quiet over there, but let's check it out. This is one of the newer floor plans in the Pacesetter catalog. This is the Westberry. Immediately come in, you can see you've got a massive overwalk up there. Look at that. You could be Great Gatsby on that one, easily. So here is your study right off the front of the house. Got our laundry room, folding cabinet right there for you, right there. So across the way, we have our first downstairs bedroom. Closet. And they did one of my favorite underrated things. There you go, you can see it. Shaboom, shower. We love it. And keep having y'all talk to me about that. We're about to have a kid. And you're gonna be like, people are like, Zach, you're gonna hate that. And I'm like, not the kid part, the shower part. No, I'm good. I love the fact that we put showers in our house, and I think you should do the same. And then when the kid is bad, you just stuff them down here and wait on the letter from Hogwarts to show up. Okay, cool. Everybody wants the 2-story living room with the transom windows up top. And then, ooh, look at the backsplash. That is very, very different. Look at that. Double oven and a beautiful black backsplash all the way around, tons of cabinetry. Here's your view into your living room. Pantry size, may not fit, but you know, 3,400 square foot house. Could be a little bigger, maybe just a little bit, maybe. All right, can't walk on they just retreated the concrete, so we can't walk on it, but you got a good covered patio. And then here is your primary bedroom. And double doors. We got our shower tub, shatub. Not cussing, I swear, shatub. If you buy this house, one of the things we're gonna ask the builder to do is frost this window. Otherwise, you're gonna give your neighbors a very nice peep show every single morning. Unless you're into that sort of thing, and if you are, good for you. Me personally, I ain't getting none of this. Glaze the window. That would be what I would tell you. If you buy this house, we're gonna ask them, hey, we gotta glaze that window, because otherwise, our neighbors are seeing everything. Christmas tree spot, boom, right there. Game room directly across. And you've got the step up media room. Holy cow, it's a big room. It's a very large media space. Perfect to watch the Cowboys end Sunday Night Football in a tie. Ties shouldn't be allowed. Personal opinion. So game room space, And then bedroom 3. Oh. Closet. Bathroom, back across the catwalk. And then bedroom 4. And, ow, hit the door, bathroom 4. Okay, back outside, we'll talk in details in a second. Okay, we're on to our next one. I thought I had a replication of the model to show you. I walked into it, they were working on the fireplace. But just know that there is one of those listed with the second floor and all the fun stuff in it. And I'm gonna give you the price on that one. But this house we just left, for reference, again, 3,400 square feet, 4 bed, 4 bath, media room, game room, 2-car garage. It was over 600. They have dropped it to $559. So it's had a $42,000 price reduction in Salina ISD. And you might be able to find a little bit more room to move on that one as well. And we still have to talk about what the incentive is and talk about what that's gonna do to your payments. So let me guys sit there really quick. Hold on. So the other one we were gonna look at that I was gonna show you, I still have one more to show you, and it's the most affordable home in the neighborhood. I was going to show you another Southlake plan, 4 bed, 3 bath with the upstairs elevation, the game room and media room, but they're inside working. $524 on that one. All right, one more house, and then I promise I will give you guys all of the details you need to make a super great decision about this neighborhood. Okay, friends, we've made it to the last house on our journey. I gotta show you the outside. They're out here working. Let's go inside really quick. You've made it this far. I got one more to show you. $30,000 reduction puts this house under $450, and I'm gonna give you an actual price. But this house is a 4 bed, 3 bath, almost 2,200 square feet. You've got the tray ceiling in the entryway. And then we have our front bedroom off of the entry. Oh, yep, gotta hit the closet. Boom. And then bathroom, storage, bedroom, and I guess you could use it as a closet, and then close it. And down over here, we have our 3rd bedroom, and this gets its own bedroom. So favorite kid, mother-in-law, broke college student, oh, boom, favorite, right there, shower. Got it. And then we gotta check the garage. 2-car garage. This is a Capel. And so on the Capel, you could have, if you wanted to build it, you could do a tandem 3 right here. But they chose to do the 4th bedroom instead of that. So, and then study. We've got the elevated ceiling in the living space. There's your living and kitchen. And then look at this patio. I can unlock the door. Kind of deep. Backyard space. So not a super deep backyard, but again, this is a 50-foot wide neighborhood. So enough space for the kids to play, but not enough that you need to get a 0-turn mower to get into it. All right, primary bedroom, and then we're coming back to the kitchen, and we're talking numbers on this house, incentives in this neighborhood, and incentives or pace setter in general. And I'll talk you through the payment. I think that's probably the good and the bad with most scenarios, right? It's like, it doesn't matter as long as we can afford the payment and we feel comfortable there. All right, closet. No tub, just shower. Sweet. Okay, now I'm gonna give you the bad news first, and then I'm gonna give you the good news. Bad news is the total tax rate for this neighborhood. I don't like it. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really care for it. Total tax rate for Creekview Meadows in Pilot Point is 2.8%. I know, it sucks. City of Pilot Point, 0.64. Denton County, 0.19. Salina ISD, 1.24. And the PID makes it 2.85%. Ouch. But I have a way to potentially help with that. Part of the reason why I think these incentives are really good right now is to help offset that. HOA, $850 for the year. It's gonna have a pool, playground, and this neighborhood's gonna be about 2,000 homes, maybe a little bit more, but right about 2,000, 2,100 homes. Now, on the incentives, people are asking me, seems like as we have conversations, they're like, Zach, is this rare? Is this like unheard of? Is this unprecedented? And I had to think about that for a little bit because I've been selling new construction for a while, and I don't think these are rare. I think these have some rarity to them. So somebody asked me this, and this is the response I gave them. So I'm going to give it to you because this was the best analogy I knew how to come up with as a 31-year-old millennial who's about to be a dad who loves sports. Okay, here's my analogy. As for rarity of the incentives of what we're seeing right now, it's not like when we were kids and you pulled that like first edition reversed holo Charizard out of the pack and you were super excited. It's not like that. It's not that kind of rare. It's not the Dallas Cowboys winning a playoff game kind of rare, rip, but it's more like the rarity of you got the first, the parking spot at the front at Target kind of thing. You hit every single green light on the way home, and the girl that you actually like thinks you're funny. You know, that it's that kind of rare. So what we're seeing, and I'm gonna have to just put the graphic right on screen right here because Pacesetter, they're basically advertising now through the end of the year on all of their inventory homes, this rate of a 4.99 conventional rate or a 4.75 FHA, and two more options. You could either pick closing costs covered, so they'll give you money toward your closing costs. You would still have to pay your down payment, or they would give you a 2-1 buy down. So which would mean the first year would be, 2.99, and then it would be 3.99, and then your rate would lock at 4.99 for the life of the loan. Now, I like that they're doing that. I think that that's being very aggressive to move inventory homes. I think a lot of builders are doing that. So it's not a super rare thing, but it is a super aggressive thing. And if Pacesetter, if my friends in the office are watching this, keep doing it as much as you can. Keep doing it because it's helping us sell homes. It's helping make homes more affordable. And when we can drop the rate, it makes it a little bit easier to stomach this 2.85%. Less than ideal, I know, I get it, but that rate helps. So I'm gonna do some numbers for you on this house. I told you this one's already been dropped. They dropped this one 30 grand. It is listed under 450. Realistically, right now it's listed at 439,970. So let's just play with some numbers on this house. So 439,970 as it sits. We did a 5% down payment on a conventional loan and we went with a 4.99 rate, right? We're figuring based on our tax numbers, 2.85. It hurts to type it. But we're getting there. And like I said, this is where the rate helps. This is about what, and I think we're about $1,900 for insurance, give or take, a little more, a little less, depending on who. Again, numbers are estimates. I'm not a loan officer. I can just talk you through the numbers. If you need a good loan officer, I have one, and they will be phenomenal with helping you with that. So all in monthly payment, you're looking at about $3,600. So $2,200 in principal and interest, your taxes, almost $1,000 a month at 2.8%. It's nuts, I know. But a 4.99 rate makes it a little bit doable. 4.75. Or, so anything in here, 439, we've got everything in here, guys, has been reduced. 30, 25, 16. The big one we just walked, 42, 559, 24,000, 520. Released expensive home in here is 439. That most expensive one is that one we walked at 559. You have so many options to take a look at. I would love for you to come out here and check it out. If you're not into this one, I'm getting all my stuff and we're walking out the door and you're like, hey, you know what? It's not for me. That's okay. If this is not for you, we will find something for you. All over the Metroplex at every price point, we help people buy new construction. That's all my team does. I think we're kind of experts at this. I'm here to help. Any questions you have, please let us know. If you found value, hit the little thumbs up. I hate asking for that, but you've stayed this long. I'm gonna ask, like, do the thing. We'll see you in the next video. Adios.